Hello, so I thought I should do a quick video about my recent problems with my skin, which I have been referring to a bit in my blog posts and in some videos. And I know that I'm not alone in this particular skin problem, but I seem to be having real trouble finding a solution. The reason that I might look a bit pale and pasty and things is I've just filmed a waterproof makeup video, and I've still got that on, but I didn't want to put on full makeup because I'm talking about my skin. Okay, sorry if there's a weird jump in light and things. My battery ran out, didn't have a spare one, had to recharge, had my lunch, realised I hadn't been recharging, so it's charged a bit. I've made a cup of tea, we're good to go. Anyway, so since having gym, basically all products I've tried have caused this incredible redness. I am going to try and stick pictures somewhere of me in my gym jams, having just put on the recommended skincare that I've been given, well, I've bought, and how that still makes everything really red. I have had sensitive patches. I have been blogging for 10 years. I have tried a lot of products on my face. I've done makeup artist training, which basically means having your makeup put on and taken off and put on and taken off a lot. I have had moments of sensitivity. Every product that I use normally when I have a reaction to something or I have sensitivity, for example, the Emma Hardy cleansing balm is my go-to cleanser for when I've got any problem with my skin. Even that is causing a terrible inflammation and redness. So I went to Clarins. Quite often people will say, if you're having skin trouble, you know, go to Clarins, tell them what's wrong, get a really basic cleanser from them. That caused terrible redness. The only thing that, the best cleanser that I had was the Ultimate from Soap and Glory, which still caused a bit of redness, but not as bad and not as painful. So eventually I went to see a dermatologist, and he just said I had rosacea. He didn't really look at my skin that closely, he just said it's rosacea. So I found that quite annoying. It was £200+, and I kind of wanted someone to have a good look at my skin. I also don't believe that it is just rosacea. I'm sure I do have rosacea, but from what I've seen and what I can tell, and from when I've worked on skin with rosacea, it doesn't react in that way. If I put cream on my hand and put my hand on my face, I will have a hand-shaped red burn. Anyway, so I was told to try, by this dermatologist, to try the Environ AVST range. So this is the cleanser and the toner, and this is the moisturiser, which has a small amount of retinol in it. They will still make my face incredibly red. I did go storming back into the dermatologist a bit shouty, saying, you know, these are not cheap products, and they're still making my face red, there's no difference. He backtracked slightly and said I had terrible damage to my skin barrier, and that it will take 9 months to fix because of the 3-month cycle of the cells. So redness is going to happen, blah 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 blah. But I feel like I still haven't got to the bottom of it, and I was wondering if anybody else has had this since having a baby, and any advice or anything really. I got sent, a lot of people have said to me coconut oil, so I've very kindly got sent some of this coconut oil, and I love it. One of my problems with the Environ cleanser is it's like a cream cleanser, and he said to me that I had to remove it with my hands. Now I completely agree, the best thing to remove stuff from when you've got a sensitive face is your hands, because it's not abrasive, but this is coming from a man who doesn't wear makeup every day, and if I'm wearing makeup, my hands is just not enough to get the makeup off. So what I have been doing is, as soon as I get home, putting on a load of coconut oil over my face. It's very greasy. Wiping off so I don't walk around looking like a panda, my eye makeup, and then reapplying over my eyes, and basically just walking around like an oil slick for the evening. And then in the bath using this and the rest of the AVST products. I found that that's really helped. My problem with the Environ was that I was getting dry skin bumps coming back, and my skincare that I've been really working on for the whole, like the last 5 years, I've been really upping my skincare game and much more interested in skincare in general. And I felt like I'm just on a slippery slope down, and I have found that this coconut oil has really helped. I really recommend it if you're someone who likes grease. If you're someone who doesn't like grease, that will sound gross, but if you're someone who likes grease, then whack this on at night, and it just is so moisturising. You can still feel it on your skin in the morning. It's lovely, but I wouldn't put it on in the morning. I don't see how your makeup is going to go on over that. So yeah, it's basically partly just an update on when I moan about my skin and when I talk about my redness, what I'm talking about. It's a bit of rosacea probably, it's probably some skin barrier damage, but what else it is, or whether that is exactly what it is, I don't know, and I slightly don't trust my dermatologist. And I would love to know more. A lot of people will say, well, stop putting so much stuff on your face. I have redness, I need to work, I want to cover the redness. It's a sort of cycle. I do wear as little makeup as possible. On days when I don't have to wear any makeup, I put this on. It has lauric acid in it, which is going to help my skin. But basically this is just a call out. Has anybody had this? Apparently it's quite a common thing post-birth. Hormonal. Initially I thought it was a reaction to essential oils. It's not. I thought it was a reaction to fragrance. It's not. And the rest of my body is fine. I get it slightly on my chest, but everywhere else it's completely fine. And I don't have any of the raised lumps that you sometimes get with rosacea. It's not in any of the patterns of rosacea. I mean, I know people will watch this and say, you've got redness around your nose. I know that I have redness around my nose. I know that I have a horrible thread vein. I'm the most self-critical person ever. I spend a lot of time prodding my face and saying how awful it looks. What I want to know is what is causing this sudden complete hypersensitivity to all products, and let me know what helped you, and let me know if you've used this AVST before. I've got one friend who's used it before and said it was fantastic. She used it for years. I'm building up. They do different grades of retinol. This is 1. I think they go up to 4. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope that somebody has something helpful to say. So see you next time.